Schoolboy.
Again, Paymart taking home the medals last night.
We are off and running.
Wow, look at this from the outside.
I don't think Volan was quite in the whole
that
shot.
Yamaha rider.
Yeah, that might be Larry Reyes if it's a 35
could
machine.
be.
Avery Long out of New London, Minnesota. Minnesota rider with the whole shot.
That last second stuck that KTM right in there. Long not afraid to put that nose in there. Number 26 machine out front.
Not anymore. It's the number 18 of Max Volan. Wasting no time. Where is the 33 of Talon Hawkins? On the Husqvarna, maybe on the inside, perhaps. That's him. A couple of spots behind our leader, Max Volan. Cannot give this guy any kind of a lead. Hawkins knows that, just like Ferry knows that you can't do that to Ryder D. It's just, get off the gate. That 1 or 2 spots makes such a difference.
Let me tell you, at that speed, you're not going to make that difference up. It's not going to happen without a big mistake.
And there's the 33 of Hawkins in the number 3 spot. Already motoring away is the 17 of Max Volan.
Yeah, Max Volan doing exactly what he needed to do. Didn't get credited with that hole shot, but on turn number 3 was already set up to the inside, right down through the short chutes. By the time they got the 10 Commandments, already having a fine lead. Max Volan making that transition from the front of the track to the back. Here we go back into the front now. Max Volan working his way through the beach turn here around the Poly Sport Pond. The race is on now. That is the number.
We can get a handle.
That is the number 33, Talon Hawkins, putting himself into that number 2 ride right now. So putting himself into the number 2 position. That number 17 about 1.9 seconds ahead. Brock Walker now in that 3rd spot. As we said, Hawkins putting himself into the number 2 ride. Avery Long back into that number 4 position after getting the early hole shot. The number 75, Larry Reyes Jr., putting his Yamaha into that number 5 position with Bryce Shelley riding in 6th. Ryan Kanagauer in that number 7 position. Aiden Shive rides in 8th. Noah Smearden works himself up into the 9 ride, and Gage Stein crosses the line in 10th. Blake Gardner in 11th. Crockett Myers in the number 12 spot. Caden Switzer in 13th. Jordan Bees in that number 14 ride. Jesse Jacobson in 15. Max Volan continues to stretch it out a bit. That number 33, Talon Hawkins, trying to find the short way around. Brock Walker starting to close up a little bit on Talon Hawkins, and Walker wanted to put himself up here in the mix as they work themselves into the rear section of the track back near the waterworks. Max Volan already through, working his way back up and around the waterworks. Heading into the beach right now, Max Volan trying to make a break for it. Running right through the center of that beach, right through the deepest line, and Max Volan trying to ride defense until they get down in there into the trees, and it's all about Talon Hawkins trying to hold off that number 24. Brock Walker back there putting some heat on as well. Walker riding those inside lines, trying to make the track as short as possible. Hawkins not able to shake Walker as of yet, and the whole time Max Volan continuing to pull away. Leaders making their way through into the finish line area right now. Going to buzz the tower, the number 17, Max Volan. He's followed by that number 33 of Talon Hawkins. And again, it is the number 24, Brock Walker, in that number 3 ride. This time around, the gap about 2 seconds. A 157.906 for Volan, a 157.945. Yes, for Hawkins.
4 1,000ths of a second difference.
And after 2 laps, a gap of 2 seconds. So very manageable right now for Talon Hawkins. Very, very manageable.
Again, just wants to be a spoiler. Even if he passes Max Volan, won't be good enough for the championship, but it'll be good enough for that ride home to California.
You better believe it. Absolutely. And right now that Hawkins sitting on a 2.22 at 6. 1.11 for Max Volan. Larry Reyes Jr. 3.36. So the first little bit of a shakeup in our standings comes with that 3rd place position overall. 3rd place on the track, though, Brock Walker turning a 158.4 right behind your leaders at 157.
So our leaders back in Storyland. You're looking at the number 33 Rockstar Husqvarna ride of Talon Hawkins. Pinning it, trying to run down that number 17, the KTM Orange Brigade. Red Bull Jams ride of Max Volan. Volan just out of your screenshot there, about 2 seconds separating those two kids.
Yeah, going to be interesting to see, can Hawkins match the lap times this time around. It looks like the distance is just about the same, not really stretching out or giving up a lot of real estate, but looks like that Max Volan has picked up the pace just a bit. That 157.906 for Volan and 157.945 for Hawkins.
Yeah, it's going to be about a 3-second deficit now as we look, as Max has really put together a quick lap. Hawkins, though, he can see him. I mean, he's watching him.
Man, oh, man. Right when we thought he was going to add a couple bike lengths, there comes Hawkins on the rear wheel, feet up around the beach.
Got to be clean. Max Volan's not going to make a bunch of mistakes. Hawkins has raw speeds, got to just clean it up just a bit. 156, it's almost identical.
1/2 a second, it was what was gained right there by Max Volan. 1/2 a second.
I don't even know if it was that. I think it was about 1/100th of a second.
This was 2.01 or whatever, so 2.0. So that, yeah. Yep, not quite a half a second. You're right.
Quarter, a tenth of a second, maybe. It's close. They're out by the mechanics area. You'll see Max first as he's having to clear some lap riders.
Be wary of those extra long pit boards over there.
Extra long. Was it whack you right in the head, right? Volan goes into the 10 Commandments. There's Hawkins right there with him. Talon and Max.
That sounds like a fight. That sounds like a boxing match.
Heavyweight boxing
brawl.
match.
Yeah, absolutely. Max. Yeah. Maximus steps into the octagon, followed by Talon.
Great aerial shot there of Brock Walker, Avery Long, Bryce Shelley. A nice little battle. Larry Reyes Jr. right behind him on the 75 Yamaha.
Yeah, we're going to have 3 guys in the same corner right here. Basically, 4 guys.
That is 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Brock Walker on the 24, Avery Long on the 26, Shelley 34, Reyes on the 75.
I think Shelley gave up a position there. Looks like possibly another one about to happen. Larry Reyes Jr.
He is coming.
Yeah.
Larry Reyes, the red gear, blue bike, bouncing around that big left-handed sweeper. And there is Walker, Long, Shelley, and Reyes. And we are looking for a leader. Here he comes, the number 17, Max Volan. Talon Hawkins working his outside run. He is keeping it pinned.
Holy cow,
wow. Turning, hoping the bike sets down where you can turn a little bit again.
You know, I don't like these last 4 bumps, so I'll just wheelie over them and smooth it out.
They just getting in the way.
Yeah. Wow.
Max Volan up and over the Tunnel of Love.
Oh, big bobble. The number 10 machine, Gage Stein right there. Lucky he didn't pull the ostrich. About to stick his head in the sand. Oh, the same thing with number 43 right there. The number 43 machine,
That's
Noah Smearden.
That is a great battle. They go across the starting line. Larry Reyes is tired of bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
He's all over the 24 and 34 of Walker and Shelley. There is the 26 of Avery Long. He is clear of those guys, but Reyes, they are just dicing. You could be in 3rd or 6th in about 1 second.
Ray making a move right here.
Can he stick the pass? Not just, you can never really tell who's got it until they get to this big 180.
Exactly.
It looked like a surefire thing and could not make it stick.
Again, Reyes goes inside,
still not
but
done,
again,
though.
not done with the pass. You're exactly right.
You'll know when they come out of the 10 Commandments because it's still pretty even right now. He'll double in, and they're going to race. They'll even up right about here. He's going to try to triple out, and it's a dead
he needs
even.
to do, couldn't get that front wheel.
He goes down. And that was Walker or Long, I believe.
I believe it was Walker.
So Reyes is like, thank you very much. I will take that.
Absolutely. Look at this. Now back through the waterworks, and Reyes, a little bit of room, riding a bit alone right now, needs to set his eyes forward. Turned a 159.9 last time, so he's right there with the lap times of the riders ahead of him, a 2:01 into a 58. So Reyes just needs to concentrate, needs to ride his race right now. Got a bit of a break right there, so needs to take a deep breath, hit the reset button, and start racing forward and picking up some spots.
We are watching the number 75, Larry Reyes Jr. on the Yamaha. Over the step up. Some other parts of the racetrack there just really getting chewed up.
If Reyes was able to race all the way to the front, it's still going to leave him in that 3rd position overall. Just doesn't have enough points ahead of him, enough points to collect
You're
or
right.
drop. to make it happen. And hats off to that guy, because you know what? He's going to take every position he can and know that the result's going to be the same.
Max Volan has cleared the mechanics area. Hawkins has done the same. They again throw 158s, but it's a 158 flat and then a 158.3 for Hawkins. So 3/100ths of a second quicker was Max Volan.
Little past the halfway point, just about 9 and about 9.5 minutes to go in this one. 20 minutes at the start of the clock, and I don't think we're going to see any conditioning issues with Volan, Hawkins, Long, Reyes Jr., Walker, or Stein, for that matter. Crockett-Myers moving up into that number 9 spot right now. Bryce Shelley still riding in the 8th position.
An aerial shot, a drone shot of those 10 commandments. Heading off into Storyland. There's Larry Reyes trying to run down Avery Long now. They are a few seconds behind our second place ride of Talon Hawkins. There they come right to your left. We'll pick up Hawkins. Right over that tunnel jump into the big sweeper. That's an angle we have not used before.
No, that's a great shot right there.
You can see the leader should be the number 17. There he is going into the right-hander and out. Here comes Hawkins. That's a great shot.
It really give you a shot of those entry lines to the beach, and I got to tell you, you pick one and stay in it back there, because if that line moves,
you're not coming out of it.
Yeah, you're going head first, I can tell you. Get on the back of that seat, keep the power on, and keep the front end light.
That's the way Hawkins does it. Doesn't put his feet down, just
like I said, like
right
Jeffrey Herling.
Sweeper down into this big left-hander. A great shot of those ruts.
Yeah.
Good luck. Choose your poison.
Talon Hawkins working his way past right now. This time the gap about 7 seconds, 7.081, and Max
4 seconds quicker that time.
Yeah, Max Volan just starting to dispatch people right now. The difference in lap time, 4 seconds. Now, Avery Long turned a 158.8, so about 2 seconds, and a 157. There he comes again, Larry Reyes Jr. You can't get rid of this guy, dude. He's just solid. He gets faster and faster as the race goes, and while some guys start to wilt, Reyes gets a little stronger.
You did it. AAA batteries abound.
Coming up on 7 minutes. Coming up on the 7-minute mark. And just about 2 minutes going to be our average for our leaders. And 156 for Volan. A 204 for the 6th place of Walker. But in between, we've got 158, 157, 159.
Hawkins still going for it. He matched up very well with Max Volan early in the race. Volan was able to keep the hammer down, no mistakes. That one lap where he lost 4 seconds, really going to cost him.
Yep.
Some new shots, some new angles that we have not run. This is really cool right here as they head into the beach, the main road that brings you in and out of the property. And now we'll pick back up with our ground level shot, the number 33 of Talon Hawkins. Still charging, still pushing.
Yeah, pushed that front end just a bit. You saw that thing dive, and all he simply did was add a little fuel to it, straightened that thing right back out, and trying to make his way after the number 17 of Max Volan.
Those are all good if you need them. These are all Yeah, I'll just stick around. I can't change the event because we didn't have a group or another.
Talon Hawkins making his way through this time. The gap 8.4, so about 1.4, 1.5 seconds picked up that time. 157.8 for Max Volan, 159.2, 158.4 for Larry Reyes Jr. And Reyes back on the move again. Like I said, even if Larry Reyes makes a couple more passes and adds a couple points, still only going to take him down to the 7-point position. Still keeping him in that 3rd place overall. If something would happen to Volan or Hawkins, would be to the benefit of Reyes. But right now, you got 3 of the most solid guys in this class out there running 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they know how to win championships. They know they've done a bunch of winning. It's not like it would be a 65 class where you could expect some crazy stuff to happen towards the end. These guys are proven amateur riders here towards the end of their amateur career, thinking about a pro career. So not those silly mistakes they typically don't make.
Oh, yeah. And, we talk about, these guys know each other. These guys know each other. Well, there's the proof. 159, 158, 159, 2.
Yeah.
There's the proof
consistent.
they're familiar with each other. That's for sure.
Hey, if you're heading out, make sure you stop by the Moto T's Bargain Bin. That place was wild when I went down there through the pit road. I mean, seriously, it looks like Black Friday sales.
And listen, they're all not 4X and double extra small and chartreuse. Okay, there's great events, great colors, and all sizes, Kevin. So listen, want to be the hero, want to be the good
Bring
dude.
some shirts back for the family.
Hey, and the coworkers. Let me tell you something. When you roll in the office and you're tossing shirts, you are the guy. You don't need to tell any of them that you paid $10, $5, whatever that. Nah, these are $40 shirts we're getting.
Absolutely. Here
Mega feeling generous.
Yes, I just wanted to help you boys out. You couldn't come. And when you go...
Thought about you all week.
When you're at the races and they're like, man, you guys travel a lot. You went to Washougal, you went to Millville, you went to the Mini O's.
Busy week.
Yeah.
Busy
did
week.
A lot.
Kevin covered the West Coast. I covered the East.
Right. There's Larry Reyes coming into that sea of ruts. I mean, so technical. That's why you train for ruts back at the training facility. Your dad makes you do those figure eights. The overhead shots here of this racetrack tell you exactly why. You better be good at ruts. You better be good at humongous braking bumps, acceleration
at the practice track, there is no sea of love, but there is a sea of ruts at the practice track.
You're not going to be good when you come here. That's another great reason there.
The double dog paddle.
Oh, and there's a rider down.
Only a single dog paddle. Should have put the other outrigger down.
You'd have been good. There's Larry Reyes on the 75 machine. And don't forget, we have the Open Pro Sports up next, and then we'll have a short intermission, and we've got a 5 moto run before we finish up. 6 more motos after that. So we'll have an intermission and 6 more motos, and we'll call it a done deal. Right now, it's a done deal for Max Vohland. He is 7 seconds out. I tell you, though, Hawkins, that one lap where he gave up 4 seconds, he is a second quicker than Max Vohland this time around. We've got 2 more laps to go.
Lost our man, Jeff Canfield, for just a second. The program went to crap. Went to the crapper. That's exactly what I was going to say. So almost missed that 2-lap board. We
good call. Picked it up, though.
Did manage to pick that up, as you say.
Well, the 39th annual AMA Monster Energy Loretta Lynn's Amateur National Championship almost set to come to a close, Megawatt. Can you believe we're sitting on 40?
No, I can't believe it, Kevin. I tell you, we had an opportunity to see lots of things, have a lot of fun this week, and as well as learn a lot about the next generation. And can you believe that 1 week from today, we are going to see the very best in the world down here at Loretta Lynn's, a pro national for the first time ever, and probably the only time ever.
Right.
So going to be a monumental occasion again down here at the ranch, and I tell you what, folks, going to be an opportunity for a lot of these riders to return to one of their favorite places. They all love this track. Some looking for redemption. Some going to come back here with no championships and going to look for a win at Loretta Lynn's. Might not be a championship, might come out of here with a race win at Loretta's.
Yeah, everybody's different in terms of what they're looking for, what's considered a goal accomplished.
Exactly.
So you come in, if you barely made it in, you want to say, I want to finish top 30. Or if you're a guy that wins everything local, I want to be a top 10 guy. Or if you're a guy that thinks you should be top 5 with maybe a moto win, different goals for all these dudes. And you get a chance to go back and train and get back to that point where you want to be.
And look at some of the fresh names going in that were very successful here. Some guys that are already committed to racing next week.
Sure.
I got to tell you, I don't know that that's a huge advantage because, yes, there is a difference in the speed, but you got to be leaving here with an all-time confidence, high level, and know that you're going to make your pro debut on the track you just won on or got a silver medal.
I'm sure that is going to help.
You better believe it.
Whenever the boys at Geico and Kawasaki bring in their big trucks and their big guys, you're like, oh,
hey,
it's about to get real.
I got you, but how many times have we seen somebody leave here, go to Unadilla? Yes,
sure.
Absolutely. So looking forward to that next week, and a lot of great races coming up as we move further into the season. Going to do 9 Pro Nationals as it stands right now, and going to have a doubleheader at Redbud for the first time ever.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and we'll be over at Baja for the Baja.
Oh, we're hooking up.
And
we're hooking up. Yeah.
I want to come over and hang out with you guys that Tuesday midweek. I'll just fly home on Wednesday.
You come over for that Tuesday National, Kevin, for sure, because I'm going to see you on Sunday at the Brawl.
That'll be a good one. That's the big night.
Right now, look at this. Under control, the 17, Max Vohland.
Hawkins right behind him. The white flag should be coming out.
Checkered flag is out. Yeah,
okay.
checkered flag is out. So
Jason Wygant heading down there. You guys on your way home. Safe travels. I see all the RVs continue to flow out of here. Congrats, you made it. Thanks for stopping in and checking out the biggest and best amateur national in the world. And we will see you guys, I'm sure, next year. Just the RVs and show haulers just continue to roll out. And if you're an RV company, this is where you want to put your marketing dollars. Every single person rolling out here.
Absolutely. What's that guy out on 70 there just past
Lazy Day?
Tom something. Tom Raper RVs out there on I said, why that guy isn't down here with 300 units? I have no idea.
They definitely do that at the Mini O's for sure.
Yeah.
The checker flag is out. Max Volan, he is your champ. A perfect week for Max Volan, the Orange Brigade Red Bull Jams KTM ride. Congratulations. Talon Hawkins with a great ride, finishes up second overall. The championship, Larry Reyes finishes third.
Can't say enough about that guy.
That's easy for Jason Wygant. The Moto finish is the championship finish, and we will toss it down to Jason Wygant.
Hey, we actually had some housekeeping from the previous Moto. Come on, shot winner from the previous Moto on 85s. He rode past the impound area, but now he's back. So our Stasic hole shot winner in this Moto, let's hear it for Manuel Dumais. Hey, Manuel, how'd you pull that 85?
Well, my dad put whatever, I don't know what it's called, but I need
something on the bike?
Yeah, whatever, something on a bike. So I slipped the clutch, and I just started ahead of everyone, and I just shifted some gears, and I never let off till I got to that poster over there.
There you go. All right, congrats. You got the Stasic Hole Shot Award. We'll let you thank some people, Manuel. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Pax Racing, Malcolm Smith, Non-Suspension, Shoei 1%, Alpine Star, Boost MX, and Moto X Compound for training me, and everyone else. Thank you.
Manuel Dumais, hole shot in 85, 10-12. Congratulations. You got to give us the big check, and you can hold that small one, and then we'll move over to this 125 division. Thank you for coming back. Let's get our podium here. I'm looking for Larry Reyes, who ended up in third. Where's Reyes? Let's get you up there, Larry. That was a great charge all week. This kid was, we were talking about it, super aggressive on the 75, and it paid off with some podium hardware. And we'll give him the bronze. Always fun watching these 125 battles. Let's hear it for Larry Reyes. Larry, it seemed like you were in a battle a lot in a lot of your motos, man. Tell me about your week.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't figure out how to start. I was just late on the reaction, and I wasn't getting my shifts how I was supposed to. And I started like top 15 in pretty much every moto, and I just had to work.
Who do you want to thank, man? It's been solid.
I thank my mom and dad, everybody at Quick's Motor Ranch, Zach Mashman, Kyle Regal, Seven, Ethica, Garnet, Scott, Enzo, FMF, Ed Torrance, Rock River, Pro Taper, and everybody else I've heard to thank.
Let's hear it for Larry Reyes, third place. Talon Hawkins, I believe, got second in this moto. We will bring up the silver medalist. Let's get Hawkins on up. Oh, they got media crunch all over the place with these guys. So he's breaking it down. If I can find our hole shot winner, was not a podium rider in this moto, but if our hole shot winner can come on up, that'd be cool. Let's get you up on the podium and hand out the silver. Let's hear it for the number 33 silver medalist, Talon Hawkins. He needs all that podium swag, so he looks good in the pictures. They're fetching something for him. The podium gogs. There you go. Got the podium goggles dialed. All right, how was that one? How'd that go?
That was sick.
Yeah.
That was fun, dude.
Yep. It's going to be a while.
Pretty loud.
All good. Yes. Parade lap underway, and this is is a gnarly couple of classes, so these bikes are loud and fast. All right, let's give it a shot. How did it go?
Super good moto, yeah, just having fun like always. I had a little tip over, a little mishap by the mechanics area, that left-hander. But so after that, I was like, I just need to ride consistent. I have a decent gap, so I was like, okay, just ride smooth, finish the race. Yeah, it's just having fun like always.
Yeah, dude, a podium guy almost every moto. Who do you want to thank?
I gotta thank the good Lord Jesus Christ always. My mom, my dad, my sister, for she's here. Gotta thank the whole Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Factory Racing team, Fly Racing, Garnet Boots, Pro Taper, Scott Goggles, and everybody else. Thank you so much.
Talon Hawkins, everybody. Second place. Oh, we got a whole shot winner. All right, and then we will crown our champion. Stasic Whole Shot Award in 125s. Let's hear it for Avery Long. How'd that one go for you, Avery?
It went pretty good. Got a whole shot, obviously, and then got a little nervous, and Talon passed me, and Ray's passed me. And then second to last lap, I went down in the billboard corner and got fifth. But overall, I'm happy with my riding.
Awesome, man. Who do you want to thank?
I would like to thank my mom, my dad, Alice Speed Factory, Peter Performance, Race Tech, Grindstone Compound, No Toil, Fly, Western Power Sports, and yeah.
All right, let's hear it for Avery Long, everybody. Stasic Whole Shot Award. Thank you, Avery. And now we will bring up our championship. Starting to rack up a little streak here of championships at the ranch. You got a bunch last year and then again here in 2020. On the Trailly Designs Red Bull KTM, your champion is Maximus Voland. Clicking him off, man. Would you have been happy with anything but the clean sweep? Is that the goal all the time, all the way?
That was the goal coming in this year. I worked really hard and I put a lot of effort in and a lot of hours on the bike, so my goal is to sweep everything this year, and yeah, we achieved the goal, so now we can have fun.
I believe you were going to race some races in Europe this year too, right? What happened? Are you getting a chance to do any of that, or is that all wiped out with COVID and all that?
Yeah, well, I did get the chance to go over there, and I got to ride over there, which was really cool, really good experience, and learned a lot of technical stuff out there. But yeah, due to COVID, we had to come back home, and I think just now we got to be working on getting off these 125s and just getting our program ready for next year. So I think we're not going back.
All right, 250F sounds like for you next year. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd love to thank KTM, Red Bull, Trailly Designs, Scott Goggles, Dunlap, Acherbys, my dad, my grandpa, my uncle back home, he's watching, and really like to thank Hope, Nathan Ramsey, everyone in the TLD tent, my mechanic TJ, and everyone out here supporting me. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Awesome job. Let's hear it for our champ, and I will bring from the AMA to the podium and over the #1 plate to Maximus Voland. Let's welcome Richard White, and here it is, folks, your national champion.
Thank you.
Max Voland.